Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Liguria definitely like they're pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Now, can they get him away? Mbappe. Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! About as smooth as it gets.
Goal scorer for Jamaica after 5 minutes in.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Jamaica gain their reward with an early goal. That's been slipped through. There's the shot! Mbappe! Irrepressible! A finish right from the top draw.
Goal scorer for Jamaica.
Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Number 10.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Jamaica are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? There's such an...
He's having a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
That's where it came from. Mbappe! Brilliantly cut out. Oh, they could be caught out here. Mbappe! And a chance! He's got away with one there. Jamaica are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. It's a pretty loose pass. Probing pass. You can run onto... It's Neymar! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Mbappe gets into a good position. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. Odegaard! Fantastic from Odegaard! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Goal scorer for Jamaica.
And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Martin Odegaard.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
A case now of complete control. Looking for options for movement. Great chance! Incredible! Just incredible! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's gone for goal. Over to the right flank. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. It's Neymar! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Jamaica really are good at what they're doing.
Oh no, this does not look good. And he was alert to it. Ah, he's given it away. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Good ball, good take. Distributed tidily. That's a throw. And back to the goalkeeper. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Aims beyond the defence. No way through, so back it comes. Takes a shot! This is their second corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Neymar. Spinazzola. And he's worked it through. Camavinga! No, it's wide.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Vinicius Junior does well to get it back. Great vision. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's it, 45 minutes up. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Jamaica looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. Shot a goal! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
The goal scorer for Jamaica.
And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Jamaica are having a ball here. Now it's Sumpa. That's rather hopeful. Keeper is right behind it.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Ruben Diaz. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Oh, what a mistake! Bit too much weight on the pass. More and more pressure on the ball here. Tries to play it through.
This is the time you need that pace.
Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. This looks promising. Now it's Odegaard. He's through here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Not the most convincing of passes. Jamaica have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Jamaica have their third corner. And a header! It's a loose ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's gone loose. Yeah, that looks a decent... Can he finish? Off the post! Oh, almost a sixth!
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Ah, he's had it taken off him. Spinazzola. Good ball over the top. It's Neymar! And he couldn't keep it down.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Could be danger here. And there's the shot! Knocks it out wide. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
How many? Just how many? Can he get it through? And it's been played through. Oh, well played, well played. And that is well cleared. That's a risky... Oh, he's been caught napping! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Looking to play him in. That's an excellent interception. Oh no, what has happened here? Can he finish? And he's missed it.
Mbappe probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
So their fourth corner of the game. Out of play for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
He's having a shot! No, that's just wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Mbappe! And that has faded wide. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Lovely pass, but can he get that? Real chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. It's a good foot in there. And he's managed to get free. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shot and the finish! And there's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Threads one in. It's made its way to him. Nicely weighted ball. Chance! And a neat finish! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
Time for a change in personnel.
Coming on the field. Number
4
34.
added minutes on the board.
Lorenzo Insigne.
Odegaard.
Number 25.
Neymar. Tries a shot! That's that, the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mbappe, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Please make sure you keep your baggage.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.